International, paying all the previous writers. Really sorry to miss Albert, I think, who took my place at the beginning, obstructions on the line at Canary Wharf. Great to be in Kingston, lovely by the river. Ilham Tohti is a Uyghur writer, professor, economist. He set up a website, Uyghur Online, in 2006. From then on, he was constantly harassed. He set up the website to try and promote harmony and understanding between the Uyghur people, of course, from Xinjiang, where he is from, and the larger Han Chinese population. He has been in prison for 5 years. He was found guilty of splitism or separatism for his desire to promote harmony and understanding. In September 2014, he's 50 this coming October. I was struck by Sam and James's direct references in their writing to children, also of course from Adam just now, and of course children are a central aspect, of course, of the pain that the writers who are imprisoned feel the separation from. And Ilham Tohti has 3 children. His oldest daughter is in exile in the US. His 2 much younger sons are not. They are in China. He was awarded a number of prizes, but in 2014, the year, ironically, of his trial, he was awarded the Penn Barbara Goldsmith Prize, the Freedom to Write Award, and his daughter accepted it on his behalf in the US, and she spoke these words: "My father, Ilham Tohti, has used only one weapon in his struggle for the basic rights of the Uyghur of Xinjiang: words, spoken, written, distributed and posted. This is all that he has ever had at his disposal and all that he has ever needed, and this is what China finds so threatening." I looked up the meaning of the word Uyghur online, and it's unclear. The definitions and derivations are thought to be unsatisfactory, but they range from the verb to follow and accommodate oneself, and the adjective non-rebellious, ironically, to another verb also meaning to wake, to rouse, or to stir. I think Ilham Tohti finds himself in all those positions, strangely. He had no intention, of course, of finding himself in prison for life. He has been constantly harassed, as I've said, until his trial, and there is a website in his name that you can follow, as well as, of course, as the Penn site for advocacy and support. He has made a video 10 years ago, on the 1st of November, with perhaps tellingly a Tibetan writer, Sering Wursa, and in that 11-minute film, he talks about his concerns for almost everyone else except for himself. What he does say is that if he is killed, he would like to be buried back in Xinjiang. Split for Ilham Tohti. Perhaps these lines are written out on ice in the afterscar of flame, while earth swallows the seas and all the country's air throws its birds into the storm. For this is what is cardinal today. You are not at home inside the world between your mountains and the high peaks of their name. Pamir, Borahoro, Tian Shan, Altai, Karakoram, and the vast sand, Taklamakan, furthest compass rose from any ocean. You do not walk the roads along which you once said you would be finally content to find the long, long rest of your no longer being. You are living now inside the barred black mirror that gives you back only what you're not. And the words you always stand by, like a summer family day, a photograph, a tree, like a headland lookout, luminous and free, have turned. They have not turned, have rather, with the shouts, threats, the batons, night cars, and the hollow knock of lost dog early hours, been persuaded against your mouth and root against their meaning. And they are losing fast their form, their limbs of ice, their steady flame, their fertile ground, their bright reach, all screed fall fast down into dereliction, as books plunged into melting or cast out on the pyres. They have been separated, split from your undying cause, which only is to dwell as bread does, or the fruit, or the eggs you sometimes could afford, a little milk for small teeth and the bones. Simple, trusted travellers, the common table of the tongue, the story, and the times. Where are you now, half a century in, writing out the fearless, gentle sentence of your beloved Xinjiang days? Inside what you have done, experience, the forced monastic cell, which, how can it not bright, hold the small dispatches of your smile that so incensed the judge, he sentenced you to life. He was too late. You already are, living here and everywhere. We stand by your example in action, speech and pen. Thank you.